I just think he knows what we're talking about. Like I don't think he sees the movies we see. And he asked me like I'm not gonna take keep it from him. He's like, "How did you think of it?" And I'll tell him what I thought of it. I guess that's all he cares. It matters to him.
Man, I liked it when he popped in here and Topher would pop in here, but Topher now like he practices wrestling on Thursday nights. He's trained to be a wrestler. And he's actually getting pretty good. Like there's even a TikTok video of one of the local wrestlers calling him out because his wrestler name is Tornado Gomez.
It's not the Phantom Mullet.
No, my gosh. It should be. Oh my gosh. Topher, if you ever watch this, let me know. And we're going with the Phantom Mullet. The Phantom Mullet. Oh my gosh. I watched the Phantom Menace today.
Yeah, how's that hold up?
It's kind of in the background. I was doing
okay.
stuff,
Yeah,
so yeah.
It's just nice to have like Star Wars stuff.
The music and the lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah.
Pod racing. But when Jar Jar Binks comes on every time, I'm just like, should I turn it to the next Star Wars? Then I remember what the next Star Wars is.
Politics. Wonderful.
Clones. Yeah, I'm in the mood. I'm for some reason I'm just in the mood lately to like rewatch all the Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean that strikes the mood. I mean, now that we can watch them all in one place, it's kind of hard to be like, gonna pass it up. You know? You get a fly in your house, or something.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know if there was a fly or just something for my visual because it's not like I fucked up my vision at any point in my life.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting blanket going on because it's cold as fuck
here.
Get
that blanket going, bro.
Yeah,
get that blanket.
I got my feet in that.
Blanket it up, bro.
I got my feet in the heated foot warmer. Get a blanket going on. It's just I feel like
I'm just in layers. It's pretty warm here.
Oh, okay. It's 20 degrees here, and we had 6 inches of snow.
You're 6 inches of snow.
Are you ready to go in? I feel like
I'm ready to go all the time. I'm like, there's 3 days a week. I'm just like, bam, I'm here. Like there's times I just pop up online and I'm just like, I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm getting weird. Things are getting weird. You're touching me in a no spot. I don't know what's going on. And, it's the world we live in these days. And I just feel like you need to love me. And if you don't, I need to love you.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are bringing you 2 movies that are out here in the crazy movie world. We call them cinema.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's cinema.
Yeah. The first one is one of the most popular rom-coms in a little while, just because a lot of people are liking it. And it is over on Amazon Prime called I Want You Back, featuring the one, the only, you know him from Philadelphia, Mr. Charlie Day.
Did you, or did you not, snap into an alternate and distinct personality, causing you to go on a serial killing rampage? What? No! What? Yes, you did. All right, Mac. You're crazy, right? You're a crazy person. Sometimes you're 2 people. Let's see the other guy. Let him out. Let who out? The serial killer, Mac! I'm the serial killer!
Me and we've been watching, going through it. It's always stunning. I mean,
yeah, my wife's not really a fan, so I don't really get to, turn it on when I want to.
Yeah, I mean, get to if you start the 4th season, it becomes like it's like tier level comedy, top tier level comedy. It's hilarious.
I heard it. I mean, there's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's episodes I absolutely love. Like, there's one episode where they all became crackheads, or 2 of them became crackheads.
Did you see a episode where
why? But so cool.
When Dee and Charlie became cannibals.
No, but now I do. Now I do. I mean, I don't know what more. Also, the lovely, always funny. If you haven't seen her stand up, definitely look her up, Mrs. Jenny Slate.
Hold up, I will do John Mayer again. Daddy, someone set a fire in your car because you took too long and I got bored. Money, please.
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll just destroy this office.
Hey!
Money, please. Money, please.
Ben, give her some money. It's easier.
So that's like she's probably one of my favorite like evil bad people in Parks and Rec.
Oh my gosh, one of the best little side characters. She's done so much other stuff, guys, and I don't even. We'll talk more about that in this moment, but I'm just a big fan of Parks and Rec because you know it's based out of Indiana and
sure, I got you.
You know, life. Also, Scott Eastwood is in this, and Gina Rodriguez.
Oh,
You're the only thing I'm really sure about.
Is that it? I think I.
When I say I'm ready.
Okay.
You're the only thing.
Fuck. Hold on, dude. Okay.
You're the only thing I'm really sure about.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think it's real and it's right, and we should tell our family that we're together.
I'll fix that in post, dude. Just, you know.
You'll fix that in post. She's from Jane the Virgin, if you don't know. She's Jane, who's a very popular person out there in the world. Or popular show was on CW for as long as it was. And then we got the lovely, the awesome, the adorable Manny Jacinto.
Jacinto.
That's what I said, Jacinto.
When I say I'm meditating, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. I think we might be in an alien zoo or on a prank show.
no, Jean, you were dead.
Whoa, that's a dope prank. Gotta give it up.
He's so good. Good place.
He's so good in that. A lot of other people in this movie: Quinn Cook, Clark Blacko, Luke David Blum.
Pete Davidson shows up.
Pete Davidson, pops in for a second. I mean, it's a cute little movie. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. And then the big movie for the weekend, the sequel to the Murder on the Oriental Express. That's what I said.
You said Oriental.
It is Oriental.
No, it's Orient Express. I promise.
It's the Oriental.
No, look it up. I know.
I don't give a damn about your face. Anyway, Death on the Nile, featuring of course, Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
Thank you. Sorry, stop yelling at me.
Let me introduce you to your new defense against the dark arts teacher. Me. Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class, honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5 times winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. But I don't talk about that. I didn't get rid of the band and banshee by smiling at them.
Yeah.
I love that laugh he does. It's amazing.
Also, the amazing Annette Bening.
Let me guess. I'll bet Esther lives her life faithful to her one and only Ben, who plays around like a jackrabbit on the side and lies about it through his teeth.
I don't lie to Esther.
That's noble. What do? Confess your sins 3 times a day?
Yeah.
Bugsy, man. If you've never seen the movie Bugsy is Warren Beatty did like 3 good movies, I think, in his career that I liked.
Dick Tracy.
One of them's Dick Tracy. I love Dick Tracy, dude. The other one is Bullsworth.
Yeah, Bullsworth is funny.
Yeah, I really love Bullsworth. I'm a fan of Bullsworth. Also in this movie, the wonderful, you know her. She's so awesome as a woman. They made her the Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot.
Technology is like any other power. Without reason, without heart, it destroys us. You're risking lives. Theirs and maybe countless more.
We don't have time for a control group. Is it a risk? Yes, but it's necessary.
Why? Because of your guilt? Bruce, I was there. You didn't kill Superman. At some point, even you have to learn to move on.
Yeah, it's from a Justice League. So
No, that's from that is from the Justice League. Of course, I pulled it from the Justice League. It's my favorite movie last year. Anyway, and then the last but not least, the person that will probably never see in a movie ever again, Mr. Army Hammer.
It's people like you that are going to save this nation, Green. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. We still need the workers to do the work, per se. But we also need people like you, people that can be trusted, people that can analyze the challenge and adapt. Like a cunning raccoon. Like a snake.
That's from one of my favorite movies that year came out. Sorry to Bother You.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I got it, because it's one of our favorite movies, both of our favorite movies. Sorry to Bother You, man, love that movie. I haven't seen Sorry to Bother You. I believe it's on Hulu. I believe it's on Netflix.
Yeah, you
can
can find
see
it.
wherever you want.
Find it, yeah.
You can find it online.
Yeah.
Literally, it is like one of the best, funniest. I love that movie. I've watched it probably 20 times since we've watched it. You know, like it's a good movie just to throw on.
Yeah. You can find us on moviesonsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesonsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. You can also, if you guys want, give us some money, patreon.com/moviesonsuck. Might get some extra content. You can find some bonfire at bonfire.com. Search Movies Don't Suck. Some of you, you'll find some shirts and stuff that you
T-shirts
made.
like the one I'm wearing right now. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I don't know if you can find hats. This is custom made, but you can also we're on all streaming platforms. We're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go and subscribe. You'll watch us on Facebook and like that page. And if you're on Twitch, I guess subscribe. And I think that's it. Oh, all streaming platforms. We have edited episodes, that cut out shit like I fuck up and a bunch of ums and ahs. That comes out on Sundays, Tuesdays, if I'm really, really busy. Wednesday.
We try to put it out as much as we can, guys.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just going to put it out there. We are hardworking individuals. This is not a real job. We have real jobs, and this is just our second gig. And we put a lot of time and effort into this second gig.
It
So
means
if you
a lot
like
to
us,
us.
please subscribe, please like, please share, please do whatever. I mean, I do work in radio. Chris does not. He
I
actually
don't.
works at a porn shop during the week where he sells dildos. And
Yeah.
it's weird, because
I test them too. So-
well, as long as you get tested. But also, if you have a small business, contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you out and promote you, just like this small business that I'm about to promote, which is the Wildflower Cafe. The Wildflower Cafe is located right here in the town I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on the corner of 11th, that's Route 66, and Peoria. They're a locally owned daytime cafe in Tulsa, Oklahoma on historic Route 66. They serve fresh and delicious homemade food for breakfast and lunch. They are open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday, I'm sorry. And they have a friendly staff with the vintage charm. Now, me and my wife went to this place. And I got to tell you this, we had some of the best food, like homemade. Like the eggs were fluffy. The food was like just good. The gravy you could taste was like from scratch, not from like a powder that people bought somewhere. And this lady at the end and we're eating breakfast. I mean, we're talking 10 a.m. in the morning,
Sure.
And the lady's like, "Do you want pie?" And it's like, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, of course I want pie. But I shouldn't. And the lady's like, "No, you should. The owner makes the pie."
Yeah.
And then she went through this list and she said strawberry coconut. This lady adds strawberry to the coconut cream pie and made this crossover strawberry coconut pie. That was probably the best thing pie-wise I've ever had. And the crust was crumbly. It wasn't like that thick crust where it's like, I hate thick crust on pie.
So you're looking like for the graham cracker crust they put on like key lime pie. That's
Yeah. This thing was so amazing. I swallowed it down. So if you ever get a chance, if you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or anywhere near, go to the wonderful place called the Wildflower Cafe. Again, open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is located at 1306 East 11th Street, Suite F, Tulsa, Oklahoma, on Route 66.
Now I want fucking pancakes, dude. Thanks a lot.
Pancakes! I like pancakes.
Me and my wife, we stopped at IHOP on the way back to Kansas
You
in
always
Guthrie,
stop at
Oklahoma.
IHOP. You're always at IHOP.
Yeah, but there's one in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and we stopped there and we got eggs, and the eggs were basically fucking pancakes because they put so much batter in there. And the
Oh,
eggs
wow.
themselves, it's like, God damn, this is so hard. This is way too much of,
A
pancake
lot of
batter.
pancakes in your face.
Yeah, but
We
how's your been?
My week's been, man. I mean, did you go? You didn't watch the Super Bowl because you hate sports.
I know,
right?
I just don't care.
You hate them.
I don't know who
Literally
won.
hate 'em.
Who won? The Bengals? I don't know.
No, the Satan. No. So like when I got there, I made the whole room uncomfortable. I went to this Super Bowl party, and there's like 20 people there when we got there, right?
Yeah.
Then the halftime show happened. Everyone left.
Why?
There's like 6 of us left.
Did they not like Kendrick Lamar? That's the problem.
No, they weren't there for the football. They were just there for the halftime show. And this
Oh.
dude had like a 128-inch television
Yeah.
with a sound system. And it was just like, we turned all the lights out in the house and
Yeah.
just blared it when the
Yeah.
freaking, when the beginning of that ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
of, guess who's back? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, when they started that. And so I'm a huge football fan. Or I'm not a huge, but I like football. And I just think if you're going to go watch the Super Bowl, at least watch the fucking Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are there for the commercials and the halftime show.
Yeah. But, whatever. Everybody took off early. But still, it was a fun game. I had a good time. We ate a lot of food, drank a lot of booze.
Yeah.
We didn't beat anybody up too bad.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, And when I was there, one of the guests, can't remember his last name. His first name was Mike. Has been a worker in local pro wrestling for like 30 or for like 20 years. I'm going to say 20. I don't know what he told me, but I'm going to say 20 years. But he's been a prominent person in the pro wrestling circuit here. Cool. Never met him before. And I think we met passing before.
Mhm.
And he's trying to tell me all these great stories. And I really wanted to hear them. But one, I was really fucking stoned. And two, the Super Bowl was going on. So Mike, if you ever hear this episode, if you ever, listen or whatever, I really want to listen and talk to you and have a night of drinking and hear all your stories. But during the Super Bowl, man, it was so hard because I really wanted to look at all his pictures. Like he had pictures with Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, like legends of the wrestling industry. But at the same time, I really want to watch this football game to see who's winning the game. So it's just like, yeah, man, it's awesome. Yeah, dude, it's cool. Oh, dude. And it feels like I was trying to but it wasn't that I was trying to half with them. It was like, I'm trying to watch the Super Bowl.
I got you, pal.
Yeah.
For the first time today, I listened to one of the worst pieces of music I've ever heard by John Lennon and Yoko Ono called Unfinished Music Number 1. Two Virgins. Piece of shit, man.
The album?
Awful. Yeah, the 2-track album. Yeah.
No, no, I didn't know if it was or not. Because I literally just did a grab bag. Like a week ago, me and my wife went out, stuff like that of 70s music, and we got John Lennon, and it's a grab bag of vinyl.
Yeah.
And we
which record is it?
I don't know. It's John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I'd have to see the cover.
Yeah.
I'll look it up while we're talking about.
I hope it's Double Fantasy as opposed to.
No, it's not Double Fantasy. I know what Double Fantasy is.
Okay.
It's not Double Fantasy.
Are they nude on the front of it?
No.
Okay, then it's not the one I listened to. But if it's if it's any of those unfinished music ones, man, they're hard to get through.
But it was only $10, and this guy just threw in a bunch of them, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I like this." And there's a bunch of randos. I'm trying to think of everything that was in it.
I got a grab bag once at Waterloo Music in Austin, and it had the only thing I remember from it was that Paul Abdul on it.
Yeah, woo! Now, there's another album in it that was good, and I can't remember which one it was right now because we haven't really listened to them.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, it's kind of like just, like, oh, I guess that one, but
But yeah, that's not. I mean, this. I guess we should get to the movie, right?
Are we doing movies today?
Yeah, we're doing movies today. Yeah.
Oh, today's the movie day. Gosh, I thought today was the
Yeah.
hookers and blow day.
It's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, but we had
No, I mean I got
we had done a
court tomorrow,
podcast. Oh yeah, that's right.
so I
Yeah.
can't do hookers and blow tomorrow. As much as
What-
I want to.
Well, after court.
After court, during court, just be like,
Yeah.
look, man, that guy did it. Oh boy! No, I'm just kidding.
That's part of it. So let's start. Let's go with it. We are talking about "I Want You Back," directed by Jason Orley. Jason Orley has directed such things other as "Big Time Adolescence." You guys remember that? That was that Pete Davidson movie.
Shaved Fish.
What?
Shaved Fish is the
Oh.
name. Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard it?
Yeah, I've heard it. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason Orley's directed Big Time Adolescence, a movie we really liked a couple of years ago. Like Pete Davidson sort of like it turned us on to Pete Davidson. It's also this stars is written by Isaac Adpaker and Elizabeth Berger. This stars the amazing, the always funny Charlie Day.
Did you or did you not snap into an alternate and distinct personality, causing you to go on a serial killing rampage?
As Peter, Jenny Slate as Emma.
Hold up, I will do John Mayer again. Daddy, someone set a fire in your car because you took too long and I got bored. Money, please.
We got Gina Rodriguez. Gina Rodriguez is Anne.
You're the only thing I'm really sure about.
Manny Jacinto is Logan.
When I say I'm meditating, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. I think we might be in an alien zoo or on a prank show.
Also, so Scott Eastwood, who's Clint Eastwood's son, is Noah. Clark Bacco is Ginny. We got Giselle. We got Luke David Blum is Trevor. Giselle Torres is Chloe, and Pete Davidson shows up in a little cameo role as Jace. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this?
There's a storyline?
There is. It's only one sentence.
Oh my gosh, of course it's only one sentence. That's why I can't find it right now while I'm looking through the page. Oh, there it is. Newly dumped 30-somethings, Peter and Emma team up to sabotage their exes' new relationships and win them back for good.
So I saw this and watched this on Valentine's Day with my wife on the couch.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah,
You didn't
it
watch
was.
Marry Me? You watch this?
Yeah, I had to do a little bit convincing. I'm like, give it 10 minutes. And within 3 minutes, she was like, this is really funny. So this is a delightful film.
Yes, it's a very delightful film.
Yeah.
It is to be honest, it was I watched Marry Me and this like back to back.
Mhm.
And
So what was better?
They were about the same, dude. Like J-Lo and freaking Owen Wilson really brought it in Marry Me. But this one was really funny because of the Charlie Day Jenny Slate banter back
It
and
had
forth.
chemistry all the way.
Yeah. And when they literally open up that floodgate to just like go back and forth with their bantering and their jokes and stuff like that, when they're like, let's just be honest with each other. Let's just be my voice could not get as high as Charlie Day. Let's just get high and be just like friends together. You know, I can't get that high. I thought they kind of knocked it out of the park with this. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of rom-coms, but this one like was really good.
It was a perfect movie to watch on Valentine's Day. Me and my wife. She was like, we got done. She's like, I really like that. And you know, we're 30 somethings. We kind of know what it's like to sort of be in that space between being a kid and growing up, and sort of we're supposed to be growing up. So we were able to relate that way when it became the 30 somethings. This is a if you have a significant other, man, sit down and watch this. You guys will both enjoy yourself because there's something for everyone in this. I think.
Yeah. And to be honest, they have some great back and forth, some kind of like prank moments in it. They have it was just really fun. It was just like especially if you're going in knowing that, you know, you're not looking for the next Jerry Maguire, you know, you know, like this was just a nice rom-com that you know, it was just fun. Everybody was having a good time. I'm sure they're cracking each other up on the set
They had
constantly.
to, yeah. It's
And
just
it
a
is.
fun
There's
movie.
a gnat. How is there a gnat?
Yeah, you guys are not why are listening to just Neil's hands in the air trying to catch whatever's flying around
Sorry.
here.
I thought earlier I was just seeing stuff like I was having an acid flashback, and now I saw that it was an actual gnat when I was looking into the camera, and I'm like, damn, where did I get a gnat at? I'm a very clean guy, dude. This is not, it's not okay. But anyway, going back to the movie, there was a lot of good comedic scenes, and it kind of had, you know, like a, I'm going to say a kind of an original prowess at the same. I mean, to the point
Premise.
where,
Well,
yeah,
okay, so when it comes to the premise, the premise is original, but the beats are the same of like any rom-com.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
The beats are the same, but it was kind of, you know, like, hey, why don't you break up my, you know, like, it kind of reminded me of, okay, the best way to give an example of what it kind of reminds me of is, do you remember the 1980s movie with Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal called Throw Mama from the Train?
I think so. It's been a while.
Okay, so the point of that movie was that Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito, who's supposed to play like a special character, they're going to kill off each other's people that they wanted to kill off. And one person benefits from it a lot more at the end than the other person benefits from it until they realize everything. And that's kind of what this reminded me of.
Yeah. This movie, man, it's because I really liked it. It's a good movie, and I'm trying to get people to watch it. I'm trying to get people to watch it without. When you say it's a rom-com, you know, people have preconceived notions on what it is, but it's a funny fucking movie just in general. It's a comedy. It's rated R, so go in knowing that you know, you're not gonna get like something super chase and.
I know, completely weird.
Wait, was that you?
Yeah, that's completely me. I found a new feature on her.
Is that music you can play on your end?
Yeah, that's music. I can play new music. I can play background music. I can play chill, down tempo, lounge, hip hop, lo-fi, chill hop, ambient, and future pop.
Show me what that sounds like.
Which
Ambient.
one?
Ambient.
Ambient. All right, let's try ambient.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't. I know. I just play around all the time. I'm sorry. But
So,
anyway, going back to the movie. I think everybody did the part. Manny was great in his role
awesome.
as Logan.
Yeah.
Like he played a completely different character than what he did from like the Good, you know, from The Good Place.
Yeah.
He tried to play like this male slut drama teacher or whatever. and definitely Gina Rodriguez played her part really well. Like
Scott Eastwood even.
Scott Eastwood did a great job as the super sexy gym guy. and to be honest, it was just funny. It was a good time. Things were fun.
Yeah, sit down with your with your significant other, and you guys will enjoy this. You know?
Yes, I mean anybody will enjoy this. To be honest,
did you watch this just by yourself?
No, we watched it together, of course.
Okay. Did you watch Marry Me also with her? Or
What's that?
did you watch Marry Me by yourself, or?
No, we watched Marry Me too.
Okay. All right.
We had a good time. We're because we both had a very hard week of everything, so it's like rom-com.
Was it Valentine's Day? You guys did it? You guys watch on Valentine's Day? Tuesday. Okay. The day
Valentine's Day, we just relaxed and didn't, because when I watch the movies, I have to take notes and stuff like that.
Sure.
And you know, you just don't want to do that and just be like, you know, you just want to have a good time.
Did a little bit of that happen on Valentine's Day?
Stays in Valentine's Day. Stays in whatever happens on Valentine's Day stays
on Valentine's Day. Okay, so do you got some quotes on this?
Of course I do.
Because I do know that we have a big news week, right? Like
Yeah. We probably got to get going, huh?
Yeah.
29 is the new 16. Well, that sucks because you're 32. These people are knocking at death's door. We are overfeeding them.
What is going on?
For some reason, my Alexa in the background is going
I
off.
was like, well, who's in the conversation?
2 rooms over is the nearest one of those. Why do you want someone to watch you die? That's just embarrassing. Oh my gosh, Sadness Sisters sound like your Meryl Streep or Miracles. Oh my God, sorry, I messed all up. Let me start that from the beginning. 1, 2, and 3. Sadness Sisters sound like your Meryl Streep and I'm Diane Keaton in a Broadway play. I was the friend type. All in college girls were like, "You're such a good friend." He didn't realize he was in the friend zone.
No, he did not know that.
Didn't get it. This is like Cruel Intentions, but sexier. How is this sexier? I mean, it's not. It's not. Don't be alarmed, but I think someone is trying to have sex in your apartment. Fuck you, Dad. Why don't you have blowjobs with Bruce? You just got to get back on the horse.
The
you
horse?
Mean back on the horse? No, back on the horse. You remind me of that singing gerbil. Do you mean Alvin the Chipmunk? You know what? Let's all have sex to celebrate middle schoolers. I could feel my heart beating in my eyes. I don't know what platonic means, but you're my girlfriend now.
That's good shit.
Aha, Topanga, hubba hubba. You thought that your whole life.
Did you think that? You're like, man.
I was a little bit older than Boy Meets World, man.
Oh, so I'm a little bit younger, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, the date length police?
So, I'll give my score. This is a 3.9 for me. I'll tell people to watch it for sure. I mean, like, I like this movie.
100%, man. 3.9. That's exactly what I was going to give it. It was really funny. I'm a big fan of Jenny Slate. Like, I went and watched a lot of her stand up after I watched this movie. I'm not going to lie.
She's hilarious. She's fucking hilarious, and she's great in this. This movie was. I have a hard time saying anything bad about it. You know, it's a good movie. And
it was a fun movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's the thing. If it's good and fun, it doesn't need to be like, this doesn't need to be Oscar worthy. By any means, this is not going to have any Oscar buzz. Not one of them is going to get nominated for anything anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's full of good people. It looks like they had a really fun time, and it just makes you feel good. Yeah. And that's what a good movie should do. It should just make you feel good at the end of the day.
Okay. So I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. Rotten Tomatoes right now. If you guys don't know, at the end of every movie review, Neil tries to guess Rotten Tomatoes score, and I tell him he's wrong. Right. So I'm on. I Want You Back. What is the audience score from Rotten Tomatoes on this?
Oh gosh, what is the Rotten Tomatoes score for this movie?
The audience
score. 78.
You're close, man. 76%.
Nice, 2% off. I've been within 5% of each one, I think, except for that one last week that was like completely like in the 30s, and I didn't think.
All right. So, what is the Big Bad Mean Critics review?
68.
87%.
Oh wow, they went higher.
Yeah.
The fucking door, man. What kind of a world are we living in where a man dresses up like a bat, steals all of my press?
Greek's consensus is with a stellar cast playing well-rounded characters. I Want You Back is a rare rom-com, delivers its romance as capably as its comedy. Yeah, it's a funny movie. It's good, and it's something that you want to see. So sit down with your
Do I want to see it though?
sit down with your girlfriend or your wife or your
Do I want to see it
husband
though?
or your spouse or your SO, and you
Do
will
they
have
want
your
to see
time.
it though?
Yes, you do want to see it.
But will they want to see it?
I hope so. I hope they listen to us at least for once in their life and go see this fucking movie. Or it's on Amazon Prime. It's not hard to see. You don't have to go to the theater. You can just sit in your couch and
You can see
enjoy
it at the
it.
theater when you get naked.
But you know what I think it's time for?
Your face.
It's time for news.
This is the Movies That Don't Suck in Southern News, where I tell Chris stuff he doesn't read because he's an old man from the Amish country and doesn't get on the internet.
All right, so what do you got from Kyle?
First, let's talk about one of the greatest actors in the last 2 years. 5 years. What 5 years? Mr. John Cena!
If you would have told me, I would have actually played this clip for you.
You don't have that many buttons to make me fill up everything I wanted to give you samples of today. Okay. Believe me, I thought about it all.
Roses are red.
John Cena is going to be starring in the new Looney Tunes movie, Coyote versus Acme.
Okay, if Coyote's not talking, right? It's
John Cena will be appearing in the lead role alongside Wile E. Coyote. Coyote versus Acme follows Wile E. Coyote, who, after Acme products fail him one too many times, is in dog pursuit of the Roadrunner, decides to hire a billboard lawyer to sue Acme Corporate. The case puts Wile E. Coyote and his lawyer against the Letterman's intimidating former boss, Cena, but a growing friendship between man and cartoon stokes their determination to win.
I like Wile E. Coyote quite a bit. That's probably my favorite thing from the Looney Tunes is the Wile E.
And
Coyote.
let's be honest, Cena has been on a roll right now. So let's just be honest. Hopefully it stays.
Yeah, I hope we don't suck.
Yeah. Talking about John Cena, Peacemaker has been renewed for season 2 on HBO Max.
I still haven't seen any of it.
I'm so sorry your life sucks.
I'll be seeing it. That doesn't suck at all. I'll be
all
seeing
right.
it.
So this is where a lot of the news is coming from. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into
Let's do it. I'm going to scuba gear on.
So on Tuesday, it was Paramount Plus Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Paramount Plus has revealed to stream all sister studio movies beginning in 2024.
All of them?
All of them.
So that means like stuff that's coming in theater?
Huh?
Is stuff that's coming, they'll be in the theater, be in the Paramount Plus the same day?
Yes.
Wow.
The first, some of the movies that are already planned to do this is Top Gun Maverick.
Wow, okay.
Mission Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Transformer animated movie coming out, Smurfs musical coming out. So those are the movies that are going forward at the Paramount Place on that. Now, Paramount Plus is also trying to rebrand everything because it's Viacom CBS that owns it, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Paramount has always represented brilliant storytelling for audiences around the globe on the big screen, small screen. It is what we are. It is who we are. It is what we are destined to be. They are going to put a lot of money into this, including they announced Quiet Place Part 3.
Mm-hmm.
And a spin-off coming in 2023.
What is that? I wonder what the spin-off is.
A spin-off of Quiet Place.
Yeah,
So maybe in a different place, different location.
different quiet
J.J.
people.
Abrams
Mhm.
is returning, and they start filming this summer Star Trek 4.
Oh yeah, Star Trek 4, yeah.
Yep, that will be released on Paramount.
I think I
as
asked
well.
about that last week. I feel like I asked about that last week.
Yeah, well, now we know.
Yeah,
Now we
yeah,
know.
now we know.
Of course, SpongeBob is getting his own stuff. Dora the Explorer, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles getting their own movies, animated movies, and live action movies. Paw Patrol, Baby Shark, Sonic the Hedgehog is getting number 3 already.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 this summer, aren't we?
And and a live action series based on Knuckles the character from the franchise. So that is just on top of it. Also, series like NCIS, FBI, SEAL Team will all be returning. Showtime is also a big part of this. So Showtime, because CBS owns Showtime, and they're trying to get some new stuff. Now here, I think, is the biggest news of all of it.
Okay.
Returning to a new movie and TV for the first time in years.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead's coming back, right?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Why do you guys smell like farts?
Shut up.
Beavis and Butthead are going to be returning this summer with a new movie and TV series on Paramount Plus.
I mean, the later era, like they were doing episodes like 7 years ago, and those were fantastic.
Yeah. And they were funny, actually.
Yeah.
I was laughing at them.
Yeah.
And but I mean, they might be older, they might be younger. I mean, on Twitter, they they need some time to get back in shape. And like Mike Judd posted a picture of them being out of shape. You know, it's Mike Judd. All right, so the video game to movie for is now going to be the new comic book to movie. You know?
Yeah, you got the new more video game stuff.
So first, BioShock.
Yeah, that's been BioShock and Uncharted of news have been in development hell for years. You know, so BioShock's finally moving ahead
to Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
They Netflix is now putting it all in on video game adaptations. They're hoping to do a first and second.
Okay.
So they haven't said about the third yet because let's be honest, the third is completely fucking different.
Yeah. Infinite's a little weird.
BioShock 1 and 2. Now, probably your favorite superheroes, I'm guessing, of all time, are getting a movie at HBO Max from the writer of Black Adam.
What's the super?
And that is from the Super Friends. Yes, everybody. Chris's favorite superheroes, the Wonder Twins.
I don't, guys. I don't know. I don't know who the Wonder Twins are. I don't know.
You don't know who the Wonder Twins are?
I know that I've been called that before, but I don't like them at all in any aspect. So they're getting a movie, or are they?
All right. So for those who don't know, the Wonder Twins are some of the few DC characters that first appear outside of comics and find popularity. Brother Zane can transform into any type of water, while his sister can change her shape into that of any animal. Each sibling wears a ring that, when connected to each other, allows them to use their powers.
Cool.
And they also have a pet monkey named Greek.
Is Greek going to show up in this movie?
I'm sure. I mean, he is like a big part of it. I mean, that'd be like taking the metal owl out of Clash of Titans when you do.
No, is it like it's like a spider monkey or is it like a chimp?
Like a chimp.
What, really?
Mm-hmm. He's cute.
I told people that if they had a chimp,
but they might have him as a spider monkey. Who knows? You know?
Okay, because the chimps are just fucking real life monsters, dude.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Okay.
Sorry, I closed the heater vent back here so it wouldn't be so hot and sweaty. And now it's freezing because it's 19 degrees here.
Yeah.
So I got to open up the heating vents. Sorry about that. Prime Video is now doing a documentary on Lucille Ball and Desi.
Cool. I'll watch that.
Yeah, because there's already dropped a trailer. They dropped a trailer 2 days ago, so on the 15th. And yeah, it will tell the actual story of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz as Lucy and Ricky, all that.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
I'm all about it. I mean, it's one of the goals was to use Lucy and Desi's relationship as a structure in which to remind people that when you use terms like icons and legends, that they are people behind it. Lucy and Ricky were characters, and Lucy and Desi were people.
Yes, they were.
So that's good.
Mhm.
The Oscar-nominated movie Drive My Car.
I saw that on Sunday.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
It is going to be premiering on HBO Max in the next couple weeks. On March 2nd, it will be premiering on HBO Max, so everybody can see it before the Oscars.
Yeah, it's actually coming to theaters. It showed up in AMC next week, and I saw it at any theater on Sunday. Screenland Armor, one of my favorite theaters ever.
So all you got to wait is 12 days?
Yeah. If you want to wait,
and it'll be on HBO Max. Sua Lee joins Margaret Robbie and Ryan Gosling's live-action Barbie movie, known for Shang-Chi.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. That guy.
Yeah, he plays Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi in the Legends of the Ten Rings, but he's not alone. Also this week, what the hell is this gnat from? Anyway, sorry. I just keep all the gnat stuff in there, man. It's gonna be a running gag this whole show, I swear. Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live.
Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, she is also joined the Barbie movie.
So we got Margot Robbie. We got how do you spell his name?
Shamu Lee.
Okay,
Simuliu.
Ryan Gosling and Kate McKinnon.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Remember Margot Robbie and Kate McKinnon? They were a big part of Bombshell.
Yeah. So I mean, this is just gonna. I mean, I hope to God though. I just want it once. I just want it, and everybody else can laugh at me for it or whatever. But come on, man. You just got to give it to me one time. I want to hear it in that movie. I got to hear it once.
What?
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
You want to hear Aqua? You want to hear?
Oh my God! You have to. If you do not, I don't even know what world we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, what world are we in that we don't know? How can we not have Barbie girl, one of the biggest class, and it got sued? How much?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. All the next lines are loading up, man.
Okay.
John. Man, I'm gonna butcher his last name because I haven't said it in so long. John Leguizamo. Oh my God.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, Leguizamo. Beverly D'Angelo and David Harper are coming together to be in a movie called Violent Night.
So we're talking about Hop, right? Like David Harper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was written by Patrick Casey and Josh Miller, who wrote Sonic the Hedgehog. It is going to be directed by Tommy Wirkola, who did Dead Snow. The story is set on Christmas Eve as the estate of a wealthy family with its own Succession-style dynamics. A group of hardened mercenaries attack the mansion, and it'll be up to the delusioned Santa, a.k.a. David Harper, to dispense limbs of coal in a bone-crunching way and save Christmas.
We need more movies like this. We do.
I feel like this might be my next favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jack Quaid from you know him from The Boys. He plays the lead in that. Has now added on to the ever huge population of everybody and their mother that's adding to themselves to the Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer movie.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. Now it's him. Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Josh Hartnett, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Poe, Rami Malek, Cillian Murphy. I mean, I don't know who else is adding themselves to this damn movie at this point. Everybody in the left side of Hollywood, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes out, it'll be like Murphy, all these people like the next movie we're about to talk about. But yeah,
and the Oscars finally have hosts.
Who the host
they
this
have
year?
Not one host, not
host?
two hosts, but three. Count them, 3 hosts this year.
Who are the 3 hosts this year? Is Billy Crystal, Steve Martin,
Amy Schumer,
okay.
Regina Hall, and Wanda Sykes are the host of this year's Oscars.
Okay, I'll watch it. I mean, sure.
I'll watch it all day long. So.
Yeah. This son, you gonna call me son? All right, fair enough.
But that is your that is now your new
what?
Yeah. Valiant Comics, for doing Bloodshot and other movies that have been out there, is now doing development of Hairbringer, movie based. The property will be helmed by Wes Bell.
Wait, you mean Harbinger?
Yeah, Harbinger. I don't know why I said Hairbringer.
I'm sorry,
I went from one thing to another thing. Harbinger, the movie was originally set up at Sony. The project has since moved to Paramount Pictures, where Neil Mortez has a first look deal. Yeah, man. Harbinger, Valiant Comics flagship series, and features several of the comic label's most popular characters. It shares more than a few things in common, like Marvel's X-Men franchise, and revolves around a group of superpowered individuals fighting the forces of evil in a corporate world.
Did you watch Harbinger? Or did you read Harbinger?
Yes, I actually have a few myself. I am actually quite a fan. That guy who told us to stand up.
Bob Marley's getting a biopic?
The one that's like, Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah. In the middle
yes.
of
Bob Marley biopic to star Kingsley Ben Adar as the reggae legend.
Oh, that works.
Kingsley Ben, as
yeah.
What was he in? He was in One Night in Miami.
Yeah.
He played Malcolm X in there, right? Is that one he played? Yeah. And then the OA, and then I can't remember everything else he was in, but yeah, really good, really good. Frank Grillo joins Underworld creator Kevin Greivix, action adventure King of Killers, which he did Captain America and The Purge. He did really good in the new Purge movie. We both liked him in that.
Yeah, we did.
And it is based on the graphic novel of the same name. It'll be shot in Winnipeg. King of Killers tells the story of a group of international assassins who are contracted to take out the most. Where'd it go? To take out the most dangerous killer in the world. So, yeah. What do you think about that?
Hey, give me more. Once I see like previews and shit like that, I'll be into it.
And all right, so Hillary Clinton. Remember her?
HRC, yeah.
Yeah. Her book State of Terror is getting developed to be a movie at Madison Wells.
Okay. I'd have to know more about it. Like, I didn't read State of Terror, so it's not a novel. So I wonder how it's gonna be a movie. How they're gonna shit for a movie.
I have no idea, but I really like the idea of putting political books into movies. All right, we're down to it. We're down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Zendaya, who is very famous about everything that she's ever done ever. From Spider-Man to Euphoria. If you don't watch Euphoria, you're just a piece of shit. I mean, seriously. Euphoria is like maybe, if not one of the best written shows, Cinematography wise, one of the most beautiful shows ever. Every week I can't wait till the new episode comes out. That is my favorite show right now. She is going to star in as a tennis movie, as a tennis teacher. Lucha Gondor is rounding out the cast of his next movie, Challengers, which develops into the sport of tennis. Will follow Zendaya as Tisea, a tennis player turned coach who has taken her husband, Art, and transformed him from a mediocre player into the world-famous Grand Slam champion.
Cool. Yeah. We'll see it.
Right?
Yeah. I see Zendaya playing tennis in my head already.
All right. So here's the top. Here's the last top 4. I thought these were all the best, so I saved them for the end.
Sure.
Blade Runner 2099 is getting its own live action series happening at Amazon with the one, the only Ridley Scott.
Cool. I'm glad because I like 2049 quite a bit. So I'll be watching the show for sure.
And also, the next one. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Jean-Claude Van Damme
Mm-hmm.
to play himself in his final action movie called What's My Name?
He did a movie like that called JCVD like a couple like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. He played himself. So yeah, I'll watch this.
Yes. So, speaking of Deadline, Van Damme said that this movie will pull him from his cinematic and personal life, just like 2008's JCVD. He said, I wanted to leave the stage, but I wanted to revisit my career, starting with Bloodsport, the one where I started to become famous. I want this to be a new Bloodsport, but on a higher level. In the film, I am on my way down in terms of career, and as I come out of a premiere of another action film, I am not happy because I've been living in hotels, which is actually true. We're going to bring real elements from my real life and what happened to me. I came from Belgium all the way to Hollywood. I succeeded. I failed. I came back. So I'm walking out on the street after the premiere and boom, a car hits me because I'm drunk. When I wake up from the impact, I don't know what's my name and no one recognizes me.
Oh, shit. I'll see that.
All day long, son. All day long. Charlie Cox. Do you know Charlie Cox?
It sounds like it should be a superhero name. Is it?
No, I know.
Yeah.
Like his name should be Matt Murdock or something.
Yeah.
Matt Murdock has confirmed he is more than likely going to be playing Daredevil for the next 10 years.
So he knows what's in store for his Daredevil character. Do you think he'll do a full movie on Daredevil? You think?
I don't know, man. They haven't released any information about what the Daredevil has to offer. But I will tell you information they have released about another person from that universe.
You can tell me Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin? No, what you tell me.
Hulu has confirmed they have a new TV show coming.
Punisher already has a TV show. So
new TV show called The Motherfucking Punisher.
Okay. Is it called Motherfucking Punisher?
No, it's called Punisher. But it is with John from the original.
Yeah, Frank Grillo.
Say his last name for me because I always butcher it.
John Bernthal.
Bernthal has not confirmed or denied, but it will be showing on Hulu in the US. Dennis, it will be on Disney Plus Star everywhere else in the world.
So I know that I think that Disney Plus probably also bought Daredevil and the stuff that's moving Netflix.
They bought it all, dude.
Where are they gonna put? They put Disney Star Plus, right? Because you can't, or Disney, you can't show that stuff on there's no rated R movies on Disney Plus right now. They gotta make it into a new series, like a different separate service, right?
Right.
Okay. And both those movies are TV. Both those shows are TVMA, like hardcore violence. So
Oh, dude,
like,
I want them to just come straight at it, dude. They better be just like they were before. I mean, not like they were. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know.
Is it the
You know.
last of it? Because we're now.
That's the last. That's the
Oh,
news, dude. I told
okay.
you there's a lot. I told you there's a lot.
Sorry, wrong one.
That was the movies that don't suck in Southern news, where I tell Chris everything he doesn't know because he doesn't know how to work his phone or look at the internet.
All right, so then now we're going to talk about this big sexy movie,
Big
Death,
sexy movie.
sequel to Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, directed and starring Kenneth Branagh. Branagh, you guys know him from we just played a clip from Harry Potter, but he's also a director of things like Hamlet, Thor, you know, Jack Ryan, and he's nominated this year for Belfast for Best Director.
Yes.
Yeah. It's written by, obviously based on the classic novel by Agatha Christie. Screenplay, this is done by Michael Green. He said things like Blade Runner, Logan, Jungle Cruise. So he's a accomplished screenwriter. Adaptation. This stars obviously Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot.
When I see him,
Let me introduce you to your new defense against the dark arts teacher. Me.
Also stars, I'm gonna go through so many people here. Also stars Gal Gadot as Lynette Ridgway.
Technology is like any other power. Without reason, without heart, it destroys us.
Also stars Armie Hammer as Simon Doyle.
It's people like you that are going to save this nation, Green.
Annette Bening as Euphemia Book.
Let me guess. I'll bet Esther lives her life faithful to her one and only Ben, who plays around like a jackrabbit on the side and lies about it through his teeth.
Also, Tom Bateman as Book. God, there's so many fucking people in this movie. I can't keep up. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline of this?
There's a storyline?
Yeah.
Belgians through the Hercule Poirot's vacation aboard a glamorous river steamer turns into a terrifying search for a murderer when a picture perfect couple's honeymoon is tragically cut short. Set against an epic landscape of sweeping Egyptian desert vistas and the majestic Giza pyramids, the tale of the unbridled passion of incomplete jealousy features a cosmopolitan group of impeccable dressed travelers and enough wicked twists and turns to leave audience guessing until the Viking shocking denouement.
So this obviously, I mean, for people who watched Murder of the Orient Express, this is the same direct.
This is a Clue movie. Do you like Clue? Do you like guessing who the fuck did it? This is what this movie is, bitches.
This, I mean, I meant to mention also that there's Russell Brand in it. He's almost unrecognizable. Like the whole movie, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Oh no. I mean, I got it right away, but
yeah. But this is a sequel, kind of sequel to Murder on the Orient Express. Just same like two characters, Book and Hercule. And obviously Kenneth Branagh's character, who's a treasure, Kenneth Branagh. He's the part that I like best about the movie, just like Murder on the Orient Express. Kenneth Branagh's character, Hercule.
Really?
Yeah, and Book also.
Not Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer wasn't your favorite.
No, Armie Hammer's no one's favorite right now. If you guys don't know, go to. If you guys don't know what's going on with Armie Hammer, just go to Wikipedia, and you'll see.
Wikipedia, go look it up yourselves.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Death of the Nile, man. Again, like just like when we talked about Knives Out, you know, when that came out. I love movies like this, and they need to return more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there are not enough murder mystery movies out there, you know. So
and it's It's like a breath of fresh air. The other thing about this movie is that you can tell that it was based off of a work of art, like a book that is really well written, because there are lines in this movie that are just ridiculous. Like some of the best, like one-liners, praise or phrases, and or back and forth between characters. Nobody shines too. Okay, only one person shines really bright, and that's the detective. And besides him, though, everybody else is just on the same level because they all shine so bright. I'm not saying that they're dull. I'm saying these guys really brought it. It was really good. I've
I really
read
like.
Death
I
on the
liked it. I
Nile.
liked. Yeah, you read the book? You read it?
Yeah. Because years ago I was really into
Oh,
murder mystery,
yeah,
and we
yeah,
didn't have what we have today, where you could turn it on your phone or anything like that.
yeah,
I'm damn near 50. Like
yeah,
I know,
yeah,
um, you know, the days when cell phones were
yeah, yeah.
pagers. Anyway, um, but so I mean, I knew it was going to happen and everything like that,
Mhm.
but the way they did it was just it was so beautiful, and it was so the cinematography was there, the acting like off of each other, I thought was really good.
I want to mention that Letitia Wright and Sophie Okonedo that played Rosalie and Salome. Like, dude, they were so good,
Oh
so
yeah,
good in this.
yeah. And I mean, everybody played their part. Even Army Hammer, who's who
Yeah,
he is and everything going on with him.
great
But
in it.
him and Gal,
He's goodness.
him and Gal, they played off of each other really well. Um, it was just I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, yeah for sure. This is darker than Murder on the Orient Express. I think way darker.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Like it's
Because on
oriented.
murder on whatever a
Yeah.
murder on the Orient Express, um, it was like literally like there's the murder and then it was just trying to figure it
Yeah.
out. This one, there's like several attempts of murder, several things going on, and
And you get deeper into Hercule's past. Like the things that happened to him and why he
mhm,
is the way he is. And it's heartbreaking. It really is like to learn about this stuff. And so
it's like, why
when
does he have the sexy mustache?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then you find out about that,
yeah.
and it's
And
like, oh,
yeah, it's darker. It's more emotional, and also it's like unlike the first one. I don't want to give anything away, but the ending's so different. As in, like
mhm.
the feeling you get from it. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up movie. It's good
It
though.
is a fucked up movie, and everybody played their part. And you know what? One of the parts, I'm gonna say it really. And if anybody agrees or disagrees, fuck you. I don't
Mhm.
care, because guess what? I can stop talking and just do this. But anyway, um, there is Russell Brand.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah, great,
isn't
great.
that night and day? Like
Yeah,
literally plays like the polar opposite of what we're used to him playing in movies and
yeah.
shows and stuff
We're
like that.
kind of when you see Russell Brand nowadays or back in the day, you expect him just to play a version of himself. But no,
Mhm.
he was something completely different. He was, which
So
is nice.
my hats off completely to
Yeah,
him and what he did in this film.
yeah,
Um and but this I really like this movie. Like
yeah. It's
I
good.
really
It's really
like
good.
if I saw this in the theater like I did, and we were still on the age of where I had a DVD collection that was the size of a library,
This would be
this
good.
would be bought night of release, and I probably would have watched it night of release.
Yeah, it's a really good movie, and I mean, I don't, I don't know if there'll be any more of these movies with this detective in it, but I'll watch every one he's in.
Everyone. If they do 17 of them, I'm there all day long, bro.
Yeah,
All day long.
this movie really surprised me. I didn't expect to dislike it, but it was much different than I was expecting for sure.
I mean,
Um,
like Annette Bening and Tom Bateman playing mother and son. It just everybody felt like the part they were playing, and
mhm.
it was just like
Yeah.
it was like watching a murder mystery. It was like watching when a live action murder mystery at home or something.
Mhm. It was good. It was a great movie. It was, I really hope people go out and see this because, again, it's most of real mystery. You don't give anything away, but it's got exotic locations. It's got beautiful people. It's got jealousy. It's got hatred. It's got everything you need for a juicy murder mystery. So, yeah, I don't want to give anything away. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can really get. The scenes in this movie, the cinematography
Yeah.
from being in Egypt and the brightness of it, I think brings another toll to it.
And of course,
Also,
it's definitely directed by Kenneth Branagh. It's treasures like it. You don't get. I mean, it doesn't get better when you have Kenneth Branagh involved in something. You need something of quality for sure.
yeah,
So, yeah, it's good to see.
it's insane,
It's,
insane. Definitely go take a look at this one, guys. All right, let's do some quotes and
get the fuck out of
and
here,
give
right?
do your scores, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it just seems that you are way too wise to just be a farmer. People like you seem to lose their wallets. Oh, rich people like you seem to lose their wallets when the bill comes due. Why would you fly a kite on the pyramids? Behind every kite flying man, there is a woman. Money is the only friend a woman can really rely on.
That's true. 100% true.
It seems that there's always one deprived soul at weddings. It's love. It's not a game. It's love. It's not a game played fair. There are no rules to it. Maybe to fix a. Oh. What can fix a broken heart? Easily a single bullet. When you have money, no one is really your friend. Writing tragedy? Well, that's easy. I imagine someone I want to punish, and then I imagine they're in love.
That's so good, dude. Such a good
I
one.
know. One of my favorite lines. I've had a handful of husbands, and each husband was being a handful. It's all right. It's all right. I understand. He is a bloodhound. Let him sniff. He accuses everyone of murder. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. It's a problem of mine.
It's a problem, I admit. I think.
Yeah, problem I admit. Well, I mean, it's in the theater, dude. I can't rewind it,
Fine, fine, fine.
I know one thing anybody would kill for love. You're a terrible friend. Why did you raise me to be so good? I don't want you happy. I want you to find who did this. Ask your questions till the right one comes. And I wish I've never got to see you work.
So, why don't you go ahead and give your score on this one?
4.2, man. I loved it. I loved it more than the other one. It was a great murder mystery. This is very rewatchable to me. Even though I know who did it now and I know what happened. Actually, to be kind of honest, I already knew who did it before because I read the book.
Well, I think the cool thing is when you go back and rewatch it, you can look for things you missed the first time around. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
So
why didn't that guy touch me in my no-no spot like I wanted him
right.
to?
I'm with you on 4.2. By the way, it's a fantastic movie. Go see it.
Wow, right on bat today for both movies, right?
I know it's fucking crazy.
Usually we got some stomping grounds. We got something to be mad about. We argue a lot. And we beat each other up, and I suplex Chris, and he body slams me. Even though we're in like two different states, somehow we do this whole WrestleMania match. But
no, we got two good movies this week to talk about. So Oh, I hope it's the same next week. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes right now. What is the audience score in this?
81.
83.
Damn.
Yeah. So, what is the critic score on this?
89.
63%.
Whoa! What
Yeah.
the fucking? What the fuck is Anyway,
Critics'
what they say?
consensus is old-fashioned to a fault. The solidly entertaining Death on the Nile is enlightened by its all-star cast and director star Kenneth Branagh's obvious affection for the material. I mean, that sounds like so they think it's old-fashioned. But you and I, we both like this one quite a bit. So
Fuck them and their fucking asses. Am I allowed to say that?
yeah, you can say that.
Because I mean, this movie, yeah, it seems a little old fashioned, but guess what? It seems like a good old fashioned. It's not like you're pulling up, smoking in the children's section of a Chuck E. Cheese and like smacking around your kids if they say the wrong word. Not that kind of old fashioned. We're talking about like, hey, shit went down and it was amazing. Like and so I mean, I'm serious, dude. Both movies this week. I mean, one was, fun and giggly and just a nice little rom-com. And this one, I mean, even though this was a murder mystery, man, it still had its fun moments. It had good moments. It was like a good movie.
It was also pretty dark compared to the other one, the Murder on the Orient Express. This is darker, and the Murder on the Orient Express had plenty of dark moments. So,
I mean, it's a lady that steals her best friend's fiance. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I guess that's sign of spoiler, but you know that in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's good stuff.
It's good stuff, Chris.
So next week,
do you like it, Chris?
Of course I do.
You like all 6 inches?
All 6 inches. On the snow that we got today. We next week we're seeing Uncharted, and the next one's the one that's to be determined. We'll figure that out before we record again next Thursday. But you can find us on moviesonsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/movies on suck podcast. We're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. And we're in Patreon. Need to slow down. Patreon.com/movies don't suck. If you guys want shirts and stuff, bonfire.com. Search movies don't suck and something to do. You will find our stuff. If you're watching us on YouTube and subscribe to watch us on Facebook, go ahead and like that page. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and subscribe. And you can find us all streaming platforms. And yeah, Neil, what do we do for small businesses?
Small businesses, if you have one, let us know. If you want some advertisement, we would be more than happy to put you out there for our thousands of watchers, millions of listeners, and let them know who you are and where you're at. Let us know. Give us your information, and we'll be more than happy to put it out there free of charge. We just want to help you out because you know what? We love you, and you love us, and we just want to make sure everybody in this world succeed because you know what? We love humans.
And we do love you guys. Thanks for listening. You good?
I mean, I'm fat. Does that mean I'm good?
It means you're being fed well, at the very least.
Nice.
All right.
Well, that's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, no many times, how many times you want them back, remember, they could take you out to Egypt and just kill you and leave you as a death on the Nile. You have a good night.
All right, man. I think.
Why are you being weird?
I'm just tired.
You're like, oh, you want me to slow down? Like in the middle, I'm just trying to do that visually so you don't say it, and you're just like, no, I'm just gonna bladder that out. That should be something I should just say.
Are we we're still going live? So you're just telling me.
Yeah, we're still going live. I don't
Well, I I do have to cook dinner still.
No, you don't. You don't have to do shit, dude. You
That's-
can wait for 10 minutes. Usually we're done at 8 o'clock. So give me 10 minutes of entertainment. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanted to make Hamburger Helper. And,
Oh, yeah? Do you want to see something real quick? Here.
Yeah, yeah.
5 seconds. I'll
Yeah.
go get it. I never showed you it, and you need to see it because it's awesome. So I'm going to start taking this to like every house I go to.
Oh yeah.
As a seat, especially after oh my gosh, this thing is not like folding. There we go. I'm just gonna take this to every house I go to for parties because I kept on like at the Super Bowl party, could not find a seat. Like people kept sitting down in my seat.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I bring my ringside chair with me, I can just take this with me, and nobody ain't gonna fuck with me. Like I'll just have like my beer and food in one hand.
When did you get that? When did you get that? Where did you get the chair?
When I was second row in Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay, you bought it?
2 weeks ago. Well, the guy I was with, he bought the tickets.
Oh, nice. So
but
you
it comes with it.
with you? Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's like a $1,400
chair.
Like I don't know how much he paid for it, but it's around that, I know. And he was just like, "Hey man, just come with me." And I was like, "Yeah." And I really like the dude. Like by any means, I don't care if he's rich or not. I mean, it's cool that he buys stuff here and there, and that's cool. I when I hang out with people, I just want them to be able to afford themselves.
You want to have fun.
Yeah. And because so many times in my life, when I was making more money than most people, I'd be the one throwing the parties and stuff like that, and like Neil's got to pay for everything. Yay! Oh, $300 tab at the end of the night. Okay, I'll pay that. But all right, man, I'll let you get out of here. I'll tell her to come pick me up. Love your face.
Love you, Mel.
You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. Make sure to go to our YouTube page and like us, follow us on there, and follow us on Facebook. We put random shit up there all the time. You guys have a good night. Please love each other and don't touch each other in a way unless asked properly.